defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he returns this to the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I liked his focus there, because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And going right back to Walker. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well, because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Geno now to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game. It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made them pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Geno. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Smith. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. 2nd down and 3. Here's Smith. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Here's Smith. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
From the red zone now, Smith. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Purdy to throw it on first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Under pressure, they got him again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league.
Final play of the half. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Oh, she does now. Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check in. Stop your whining. Mike 13, Mike 13. Watch the twist, watch the...
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 13.
Throwing here, Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And they'll get this down to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On first down, Purdy. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try now from Moody. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. The throw over the middle, taken in, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely. But he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you. And you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD's second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is, how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing is Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now Gino on first down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Purdy off the play fake. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back now here in Santa Clara. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game. So they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And his kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is the tight end Fant. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And Geno, meanwhile, tossing complete there to Smith and Jigba. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On first down, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. To throw is Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Geno's going to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This will be caught at Samuel. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for San Francisco, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
And as I go through the garages screening, I know I have our clothes out there. But I'll do my spring cleaning with my watches, and I do. I'll make sure to get her sizes at that time and then get her cleaning clothes. Yeah, because like I said, if you don't want it, I don't care what you do with it. Give it away, donate it. I don't give a fuck. Throw it away. I don't care what you do with it.
Oh my God.
Yep. Yeah. I need to find out what size she is because I almost guarantee
Oh my God.
that's my
Oh my
size.
God.
And
Oh
I
my
just
God.
need to go
Oh
through
my
my
God.
closet, give her a
Oh my
shit ton
God.
of clothes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uh-huh. Yep. No, nobody wears a size 8 right now. Oh, yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Give him.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I have till they wear 8.
Oh, what's up, bud? What's up, my bud? What's up, my bud? What's up?
Okay. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. I'll be here at 8. No kidding. And I just pray with her being at home, we don't catch her slipping. I hope that she can maintain somewhat of what she
What are
can
you
in the
doing,
office.
goofy head?
Because if she can at least do that and start showing up at 8 o'clock, I can almost handle it. The other stuff I can fix. I can't fix her not coming to work on time. And that's what frustrates me. So.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't. Okay, I love you. Bye. Then I had spicy ass people say spicy. Everybody thinks Amy's being a baby.
She is.
You heard
Nobody thinks.
You heard the final, the big long one that she.
Yeah, nobody thinks she is. I mean, fuck,
I just don't
man.
have time for that energy. Yes, if she wants to talk to me, I'll be like, sure, fine. And that your feelings are your feelings, and I warrant your feelings. And I apologize if I hurt your feelings. However, I'm also not a micromanager. And what I will tell her is I just won't ask for her help in the kitchen next time
Yeah.
because we just can't work together like that. And I'm not going to try and hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
because even my daughter is like, no, mom, it's just when there's a lot of people and a lot of people start asking you questions, you can't answer them all at the same time, and then you get frustrated. I'm like, ding ding. I said, Scully, maybe you should just help me in the kitchen. And Neil, now that you know how to do wings, I don't want Sam in the kitchen during big events.
I know.
He's not help to me. He's more in my way. And he annoys me. And that's a big old dog in your lap right now.
I know, he's all the way up here and fucking. He's my big dog. He's my big guy. He's my big guy. Oh, you're my big guy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're my buddy. You're my buddy, Smiley dog. You smiley dog. Wow. Oh, big old smile. Big old smile. Oh, I love you. I love you. Mm. No more licking face. No more licking face. No, no more licking. No, nope, 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 nope. You're my big dog. You're my big dog. You're my big dog. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
So a day off or what? Okay. 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 Ow! Today work was so long because I like took some days off. Are you not shaving anymore? Did you give up?
I got lazy.
Okay. Okay, with this thing's plugged in. You gotta be so careful with the fucking cord now. I don't know if it's gonna work over here. We can keep trying, but here, do you need this? Probably I'm at 70 something. Oh, oh, I know. Will you start our stuff, please?
Slap Joe's. Slap Joe's. Got fries. Good fries.
Homemade fries?
Nah.
Then can we have?
Just do regular fries.
Do we have chili?
I think so.
Can you have some chili on it? Thanks.
Okay. Oh, I'll get one. I got my clothes over here. I'll fold my work clothes. How did you grab them with your paws?
And I found there was a bed bug in our bed. I definitely was getting bit. Are you okay? He needs a treat, Daddy. And I need a drink, please.
Oh, what do you see? Lay down. Lay down. All the way. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. What do you say? Good boy, bud. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Oh.